greatest fear is probably dying with no one knowing of any contribution I'd ever made to creative music. But that's cool because I made an album already that I'm so proud of that, you know, if I died tomorrow, touch wood, you know, I would still feel fulfilled in a way.
The world is yours, and I'ma do it for all my niggas and all my haters who talking like we ain't all in and we ain't getting paper. No, I'm in my zone, and no, we all take it. Ride for my niggas, all take, all take. I'ma die for my city, all take. Oh, the world
Shit is crazy these days, maybe seem kinda strange to a nigga like me. My mama told me, thank God, keep my head in the game. What's the G off in this game? Got a nigga like me. I see this shit as clear as day, even in my sleep. And so I pull out my chain, be the fresh I can be. So I hate to stay off in your lane. Now you can't do it like me. I'll be the coolest on the block. It's your boy J. This for all my shorties that be getting money. This for all my niggas that be getting money. In this generation, ain't no hesitation. Wake up in the morning, you know I be on it. Living for the moment, you know I be on it. I'm crowd surfing, ain't no denying the high performance. Fuck a hater, try to tell me how to be now. Judging me on style, vocabulary, performance, not ordinary, original. Tell the haters simmer down. Focus on this life that I'm living now. Living now.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to another episode of the T.O.P Cast. I am your host, the incredible T.O.P, back again with another episode, Kings of Comedy, episode number 13, featuring yours truly and the young homie Roe and ToneYouAFool. Put your auntie back in the house because this is Tales of the Auntie Snatchers. Be careful. Don't invite me to your cookout, nigga. I ain't gonna get drunk, but your auntie leaving with me. What's up, niggas? How y'all doing? Welcome back.
Oh shit, man. I'm good. Chilling.
Good. Glad that you guys in good health and that you was able to make it back for another episode of this fuckery that we keep going on over here every Monday. It is Monday, and we helping you get through the motherfucking week. So thanks for everybody coming through to catch the live performance. All y'all catch the playback. Hope you enjoy. Bring a friend. Like I said, be careful with your auntie, nigga. I'm like Sasquatch around your auntie. I just be there. You'll never see me. But anyway, either one of you guys got a auntie snatching story.
Nah, not
yet. To a cookout. Auntie.
Shit, not yet.
Not yet. Why not?
Not yet.
Oh man, what's up, Cam? How you doing? Welcome. I ain't seen you in an episode or two. How you be?
Yeah, man. I usually be messing with the younger. I ain't never really went that old. What's the oldest? Damn, I don't think I ever dated anybody older than me, man. No cap. Always dated a little younger.
Shout out to JB. Glad that you're here. Wow, that's interesting because me and Affy just did a live Saturday night, I think it was, and I said on there, you know, for me, most of the women that I done been with have been older than me. at least 5 to 10 years older than me. But I've been doing that consistently since I was in my 20s. So when I was 25, I was dating fucking 30 and 40-year-olds. You understand what I'm saying? And young girls, for me, it's like they just too easy, too simple. You know what I'm saying? They good to smash on, but after you smash, you ain't really shit to talk to them about. You know, I'm not in the Tekashi 6ix9ine and all that goofy shit. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah, I can feel that.
How about you, Tone? You ever snatch somebody auntie up at the cookout, nigga? You know, with some of that.
I done tried. I ain't gonna lie to you. I ain't tried, but I ain't succeeded yet.
Tone be
definitely tried.
Tone show with Night Train and chocolates.
Mm-hmm. You know, but I think I seen you on Freaknik.
Oh, yeah. He is that type of nigga.
I went to the last Freaknik, and the last one for me was in 1994. Right before I went to prison. I think they stopped having it after that. But the Freaknik used to be wide the fuck open. If you went to the Freaknik and you couldn't get no pussy, something was wrong with you. You know, motherfuckers didn't get on YouTube and start complaining about, you know what I'm saying, not being able to get no ass at the Freaknik. But
First of all, why you on YouTube complaining about that?
Yeah, man. I mean, it's a lot of guys that come on YouTube complain about a lot of shit. You know, I say as a man, you shouldn't be complaining about women. You know, that should be your last complaint. I'm complaining more about not getting enough sleep than I complain about how many women I got or don't got. You know.
Yeah. Dealing with women too easy. You know what I'm saying? Like that's like stealing candy from a baby.
Oh man, damn.
Nothing.
Roe's a criminal of the worst kind. This nigga's out here stealing them little Gerber biscuits and shit.
Give me that binky, nigga. Bring your binky, cuz.
Out here stealing pacifiers and apricots and shit.
This nigga.
I told you. Hey, low key, I got jokes. So I just want to let a motherfucker know, but I got them kind of jokes. I don't bring them out all the time, but I got them kind of jokes that make a motherfucker want to fight. Them kind of jokes. So that's why I try not to joke too much. You know what I'm saying? I try to keep it a little lighthearted and shit. Cause like my nephew, I think that motherfucker's still mad at me because he's a big youngster. The nigga look like he should be playing for the Dallas Cowboys and he ain't 18 yet. Told that motherfucker, you the same size as 12 o'clock to 12 o'clock. You as big as the whole day. And I think after that, he was like, I can't fuck with my uncle. I got to stop with the jokes because that nigga would be out to hurt feelings.
He'd be like, yeah, whatever, go to the car and cry and shit.
He gonna cry in the car.
Yeah. And I just want to say, don't be too concerned about me, you know, stepping off with your auntie and shit, because that bitch is just average at best.
Damn. You gonna do Chichi like that? Nah, we gotta catch a fade. Like, if you gonna talk to her, at least treat my auntie with some respect. This nigga, boy. Now we
respect
got
on her.
Yeah, man. I'll be like that, man. That's one of the reasons why chicks fuck with me, because I be wide open like that. You know what I'm saying? It's some philosophical shit, but it's called the Joker archetype, where you basically are almost like wide open, where you know that there's consequences to stepping too far over the ledge, but you do it anyway. You know what I'm saying? Right. Yeah, you guys should take a look into that.
I live by
it's kind of, yeah, like you've seen the Joker before from Batman. It's kind of like that kind of a personality type. But what you guys been having going on since the last time we was here? We had a good show last show, got a lot of positive feedback, and if I ain't mistaken, some guy left a really incredible comment, and he basically said that he liked the conversation that we had because it's the kind of conversation that you don't normally hear on YouTube. I want to paraphrase by saying that it's the kind of conversation that not only is real but needs to happen more on YouTube. And I wanted to share that with you guys because after all, if it wasn't for you, you know what I'm saying, this show wouldn't be possible.
So who was that said that?
I don't recall the guy's name. He left a comment on episode number 12 though. And I was just paraphrasing.
Was that the tricking? That was the one we did last week about tricking?
Yeah, that was the one we did last week about tricking.
Okay, for sure. I gotta check it out. You know, I'll never be listening to our playbacks. I couldn't even lie to you.
Hey, I do. I do. Yeah, I do because I like to go back to see if I said something that, you know, because sometimes we all, you know, have ideas in our head about what we're going to say, and we may say it incorrectly or say that something that we didn't exactly mean to say the way it came out. So I do go back and watch the content that I've done with other people and stuff like that. I kind of be grading myself, you know.
Yeah, see, I never do that. I don't even do that with my own content. Once I release the shit, it's just out there. Now, if somebody comment, then I'll like, you know what I'm saying, I'll go back and like, okay, this is what I mean. But for the most part, I never watch or listen to my own content after I record it.
I say I do, but not like on a consistent basis, not like every time. But sometimes I'll be like, okay, how could I have said that better? Could I have said that better?
Exactly. And, that's exactly what I'm getting at, Tone. Right. It's like
yeah, go ahead.
It's like I'm trying to improve, so the next time I do the show, you know, I don't do the same mistake I did the last time.
Right.
Okay. I mean, it makes sense. I don't know why. It's weird because I don't be wanting to hear my own voice, because when I'm doing content, right, I'll re-record the shit like 20 times before I actually post it, and I just get tired of hearing my own voice. So I fuck it. It is what it is at this point, you know what I'm saying? So I go over it before I post it. I don't just like, you know, freestyle and be like, oh, first one go. Like, nah. I got videos in my phone where I'm just like saying the same thing like 40 different times. Like 1 minute video could take me like 40 different times to post it.
Oh shit! I ain't know we had Rose Scorsese out this motherfucker. This nigga's a perfectionist.
But after that, I'm done. No, I'm done. Like, I'm not listening again. I heard myself say the same thing 40 times. Like,
God damn, 40 times.
At that point, you know it's right. So that's why you don't have to re-listen to it.
This is Roby. Like, I don't even want to hear my own goddamn self after 40 motherfucking times, nigga. I mean, I can dig it, bro. I can dig it. I kind of go through the same thing, but like, I'll script something and I'll sit there and I'll try to read it and I'll fuck it up 40 times before I get it right. And then I'll be like, this is some bullshit. I'm tired now. I gotta take a nap.
Right at the end.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that shit be pissing me off.
God,
that shit pissing me off.
And you know, I think that that this is a behavior that translates over into our dealings with women. You know what I'm saying? We so hell bent on not fucking up. You know what I'm saying? When we need to understand that fucking up is part of the process.
Right.
You know, that's the way you learn. Like when you was a baby, you got up, you tried to walk, you fell down and bust your ass, but you didn't complain. You know what I'm saying? You got up and you tried again. Nowadays, motherfuckers try to talk to a bitch. She reject them, and these niggas want to do shit like commit suicide. You know, I'm not trying to make light of the situation, but it's just like Goddamn,
It's not
dude.
that steep.
You know, it's not that steep and not that goddamn deep. She just said no. So what? There's billions of other women out here for you, man. You gotta find the ones that want to rock with you and rock with them like Michael Jackson. You understand what I'm saying?
Bro, I was just having this conversation with somebody.
Oh well, please do share.
So okay, this is this dude I work with, and I guess it's a confidence thing, man. I think for him, and it's probably the same thing with a lot of dudes. They'd be attached to the response. They think it's specifically because of something they did, said, or present a way they presented themselves, and they don't realize that motherfucker could have just not wanted to talk to nobody that day. You know what I'm saying? Motherfucker could just literally just for no reason be like, you just happen to pick the wrong day to talk to that motherfucker. And that's what they don't get, that timing is a part of it too.
It's interesting that you just said that because I said that exact same thing on the live that me and Affy did. It's called Life's a Beach. Check it out. But I said the very same thing, Tone, that exact same thing, maybe in a slightly different way. But timing was something that I want to highlight because you just said it and I just said it, and we didn't even have a conversation about it. So it must be valid. It must be valid. And I've mentioned this to guys before. Sometimes it just comes down to timing. Like maybe you want to kick it to her and she catch her period that day, Mm-hmm. I mean, it is what it is. But it's not just limited to women. It's limited to many things that you do in your life. It comes down to timing. So I say that to stress that planning, even though you can only plan so far into the future, planning is of the essence, But anyway, what's been happening in the world of Tone and Roe this past week? What's going on in the news? What's happened this week that made you say, "Oh, that's pretty wild there"?
Oh,
any wild stories?
That story about that dude.
Yeah, that's what I want to hear.
So basically, it's this dude. He was mad because he found out that his son ended up being his uncle or whatever. Hello?
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out the family relationship. How is your son your uncle?
Well,
that's crazy because that mean your son is sisters with your mama.
Well, this is how it supposedly went down.
Or some shit like that.
Yeah, because I want to hear
weird. Yeah, that sounds weird.
So, so basically, can y'all hear me? Y'all hear me?
Yeah, I hear you.
Yeah.
Okay, for sure. But so basically, so the dude,
I'm gonna put you on mute, bro. No, I'm just fucking with you.
So the dude, he I guess he was living with his pops or whatever, and he moved his girlfriend into his pop's house, so his pop starts smashing his girlfriend, and then he got her pregnant, and the girl said it was his, but he found out that it was really his pop's girl. that shit don't even sound right, but he found out that the kid was his pop's and not his, so that would make him his uncle, right? If I'm not mistaken.
That would make him like his brother.
Oh shit. Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
yeah.
it was some weird shit. Basically, his pops or grandpops or whatever got his girl that he moved in pregnant. You know what I'm saying? That was the story.
Savage.
All right.
Straight savage. Okay? Yo, so easy. Even a caveman could do it.
Right. He hit her with the don't be a menace. Whatever pussy you had come through here, I got to hit it first.
That is wild as fuck, but that's just I know it's anecdotal, But that's just an example, folks, of how deep this sex shit go. You know what I'm saying? Guys, see, we don't have access to sex. Even the best of us, you know, the players and shit, man, the P's, we don't have access to sex like women do. And it's just my personal opinion that a lot of guys that get on YouTube that be complaining about women and their shenanigans, some of it is because they jealous of the fact that they can't fuck like women can fuck.
True.
And I think that's it's very detrimental. And you get more out of women, you know, by making a hell of a mental impression on her, more so than fucking her. But you know, that is the way in. Is the sex.
I believe that, like, see, this can go for men and women. Like, I think when it comes to people that are complaining, it's just funny who they complaining about. You know who dudes are really mad at? These dudes are mad at the hoes, the women who are promiscuous that don't fuck them. They be like, damn, you fucked everybody else but me. Like you know what I'm saying? Like, they not mad at the actual females that's like quote unquote good females, you know, that might fit their life. They mad at the hoes. Just like women are usually, they not mad at all men in the world. They're mad at the dudes that can get a lot of women that don't want to settle down with them. You know, because I understand men. I know it's like you said, it's dudes that can't get no sex like that. So if an attractive woman comes up to the average dude and like, I want you to be my girl, that nigga would be thrilled to have her and only her, because he just had that. He just happy that he just got one. You know what I'm saying? So all of that complaining, that shit is just cap. You talking about a very small percentage of people. Women are mad at the players. Dudes are mad at the hoes that's fucking everybody but them. Like, that's where the anger comes from.
Everybody
Damn,
want
bro.
who don't want them.
Damn, bro.
Exactly.
You know, I gotta give you some props on that, because that makes a whole lot of fucking sense. And to be perfectly honest, until you said something, I didn't even think about it like that. Yeah, these dudes is mad at thoughts. Imagine that. How you gonna be mad at hoes for being hoes? You just mad because you gotta pay. That's really what it comes down to at the end of the day. You mad because the bitches that you want don't want you, and you gotta pay to get them.
Yep, and they
Stop
mad
tricking,
Everybody's
niggas.
problem.
They mad at
Well,
Pookie.
I get the ones that I want, so I don't be worried about that shit. And you know, for me, shout out to the homie Ice Turner. You know, it's her beauty to me is in her duty, not what the bitch look like so much. Even though, you know, there is a minimum threshold as far as physical attraction goes for me, but it's all of the other shit that women do for me that gets my motherfucking jollies jingling. You understand what I'm saying? I get more out of being able to get this chick to do shit than fucking her. You know, like I always say, if she in my motherfucking face, the pussy is a given. I don't even worry about it. I can pretty much get it at any time. But you can't do that with money. You know what I'm saying? Unless she comes to you like that. So it's a process to it, and I enjoy that process more so than getting the pussy, because I done got the pussy from so many women over, you know, my lifetime that's not exciting to me. And a lot of guys, understandably so, especially younger guys, you know, 18 and between like 18 and 25, you know, your hormones is jumping. You'd fuck a cat right now if if the motherfucker was twerking. So I understand that, you know, that biological drive, but trust me, young man, you go get to a point where you go look at the bitch and like, damn, I gotta fuck this bitch too. I'm tired. Give me some chicken. You know what I'm saying? Where your auntie at? She know how to cook. She don't even want to fuck. She just want a motherfucker around. But I did not think of it like that, bro. And it's factual. These dudes get on the internet complaining about the hoes.
You think about it, who they repost all day? they repost?
With nothing to offer them except for they trick living wages.
Exactly. I mean, who do they repost all day on Instagram and TikTok and all day? They always replacing the one. I mean, reposting the ones that's talking about hoe shit. They talking about the ones that talk about being free, and the prostitute ones that talk about I want a man with money and all this other shit. The ones that selling themselves. They don't never ever post like the good woman. Because there are good women out there. I don't care what nobody say. There are good women out there that treat you right. But they don't never post nothing about them. It's always about, you see this hoe, she twerked at the park. You see this hoe, she just said she sucked 10 dudes off. You see this hoe, she said she got 100 body count. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you mad at hoes. Like
that'd be another thing. That'd be another thing too, is if a chick got 100, if she fucked 100 dudes, when do dudes look at those 100 dudes as being responsible for contributing to our 100 body count? I mean, shit like that, it just irks my fucking nerves, because it's like they have one-sided arguments.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
It's like it's all the bitch's fault. Well, wait a minute. What's your job, nigga? Oh, silence.
Exactly. What role did you play?
What exactly? Because the bitch couldn't have had a baby by herself, and you the man. So why you didn't vet her properly?
Right.
So at the end of the day, shout out, rest in peace, and shout out to Saint Patrice. It's your fault, bro. Cause you the man, and as the man, the onus is always on you. You can't be the man and then say, well, I want the woman to be just as accountable as me. No, because then that makes her equal. Can't have it, but can't have your cake and eat it too. So, you got to figure it out. Anyway, what about you, Tone? I know there's always something crazy going on in your motherfucking world.
Some shit I want to talk about is this that blew my mind, is that you see they got that trans dude or trans woman in the motherfucking Olympics.
Really?
That ain't the fast ass chick with the blonde goddamn weave and the I don't even know how
it's like a heavy lifter. They like a heavy lifter, motherfuckers.
Oh, he did like shot put.
He in the Olympics, but and they from another, I think Sweden or something like that.
The big black motherfucker look like a female.
No, it's
like a dude.
It's a white guy or white chick, whatever you want to call it.
Okay. Nah, I missed that.
They're in a different country, but they competing in the female shit. And it's like this motherfucker was competing in the male for 12 years and placed silver in one of the competitions, and then decided to change into a woman. Not a motherfucker about to compete against the bitch.
Yeah,
see, that ain't right.
That's crazy. That's that confusion. That's that confusion going on in this
crazy,
world.
Bro. Ain't nobody gonna keep up with him.
Yeah,
nobody about to be lifted. He's about to be breaking all the records, dude. That's crazy.
That's the downside. That's the downside of this type of situation, where you got folks who could decide on a whim that they're no longer males or females. They want to be the opposite. You know what I'm saying? And then they go into it's like just like any of this shit, the MMA shit, and recently. This happened, I think, like on a high school level or some shit like that, where you had these transgender dudes joining the young transgender dudes joining like the girls track team and shit, and they was taking all the medals, and then the bitches was mad because they can't compete now.
Hey,
well, you asked for it, bitch. You said these motherfuckers was equal, so and they was women too. You can't be mad now. That's why I don't pay women too much. I pay them some attention, but never too much. Never too much. Never too much.
Man, I played sports in high school. If I would have ran track on the women's team, nigga, I would have been a world. a world-class athlete, nigga.
He's like, fuck that. What the fuck? He's bad life. Fuck that.
You be
I'm
the
on my
only
board, nigga. I'm about to be a female, nigga. I'm going to the Olympics, nigga. I'm about to get this one check, nigga, and I'm
LGBTQ
out.
Roe, nigga. They would have had all kinds of scholarships. Roe would have had a blonde wig like Mary J. Blige.
I would have got that check and been like, you know what? I'm really straight. I'll just bullshit y'all, but thanks for the money, though.
I know that's right.
Thank you, though.
man.
Shit. I might as well play my cards. Fuck it.
See, that's what this LGBTQ and homosexual shit. You know, this is what it allows. You know what I'm saying? This is what I be telling niggas when it comes to old dude Kevin Samuels. I'm not saying he is a homosexual. I don't know that for sure. But if he is, then now, because y'all niggas supported him, you got to support all the rest of these LGBTQ motherfuckers. So you have to be mindful of these things when you're moving. You know, stop being a fucking fan of everybody else and learn how to be a fan of yourself.
Right.
You know, you should be your biggest cheerleader. You know, and that indicates that dudes don't have a lot of confidence. You know,
if the cheerleader box.
Yeah, exactly. So, yeah, that's pretty crazy though. But for me, it's not unexpected. You know, I don't know if you guys know who Mr. Neely Fuller Jr. is, but Mr. Neely Fuller Jr. said back in the 60s or the 70s that what we see happening now on this planet, especially amongst us black people, is exactly what you was going to see happening. And that's what we see happening right now. You got black males who don't want to be men because it's easier being a female because they get everything.
Right.
You know, so it's no wonder to me why you'll see a guy decide he want to be a girl all of a sudden because he's tired of being a guy and go and join the girls team. And now he's a winner because before the motherfucker was a straight loser, you know. It's wild, man. It's very interesting times that we live in. Very interesting.
And then it's just like, like, you know, like that one girl who was a fucking she was trying to play male sports. I think she was a kicker on a college team. That girl couldn't kick for shit. But she taking another young man's spot. You know what I'm saying? Just because they trying to be fair. She couldn't kick for nothing. If she would have booted a 60-yarder, they don't. And a man is not going to try hard, bro. Like, we not going to really try to kill him on a football field. If a woman, like, signed up for the NFL, ain't no man really going to try to, like, do him like he gonna do the other man, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
So did they play the Tribe Called Quest? Did they play the Tribe Called Quest for him when the bitch kid tried to kick a field goal and missed, lost the game? Can I kick it? No, you can't, bitch. Get your ass on the bench.
They're just like, congratulations, you know, this is an amazing moment in sports history. Like, these dudes ain't even trying to block out of here. They're not trying to block her. If it was me, they'd be trying to take my head off. Like, oh, you think you about to slide? Man, they was over there clapping, and she kicked the ball 10 yards. They was over here clapping like she accomplished some shit. You know what I'm saying? Like,
well, women always want to be around men because we're much more interesting than they are. We know how to have fun, you know, frivolously.
Mm-hmm.
And women low key, in my opinion, anyway, they low key have penis envy because I don't know if you guys have sisters, but I experienced this with my baby sister. She wanted to do every goddamn thing that I did, and my mother had to explain to her, well, he's a boy, you're a girl. He's gonna be out there doing shit that you ain't even gonna want to do because you're a girl. And my sister was not trying to have none of that. Now, matter of fact, nowadays the bitch will probably still kick your ass. So, but yeah, I think women, because imitation is the greatest form of flattery. I think women do envy men more than they let on. But they don't want the responsibility that comes along with, you know, all of the things that men do. So you can only take them so serious.
I mean, think about it. If they were like really like, let's go down the independent woman route. You know what I'm saying? Like if they were really like men, like most men that get money, like they'll take care of a woman. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like the average man is gonna get paper, he gonna hustle, he gonna grind it out, and he gonna find some chick that work at Walmart that look good, treat him right, and he gonna take care of her. Like if you're a woman and you want to get money, live by that same route. Like, you know what I'm saying? You can't be like, oh, I won't date somebody that work at Walmart. Well, you want to be like a man, right? Like that's what men do. Men don't give a fuck if she work at Walmart. Like, go ahead, take me on a date. You know what I'm saying? Buy me a car. Let me live in your house and eat your snacks and use up your electricity. But they don't really, because they don't really want to be equal. You know what I'm saying? They don't really want that shit. They just talking. They talking like you said, they don't want the real responsibility of being a man. They want like the benefits, but not like, the other shit that comes along with it. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I've said before, and I'll say it again here. One of the secrets of women is once you realize they're hypocrites, everything makes sense.
Facts.
They say one thing, but they mean another. You know what I'm saying? This is with women. I'm pretty sure y'all heard it before. How no means yes. What, bitch? But you said no. Pick one. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So once you understand that women are hypocrites, and it's not malicious. Right. It's just how they are. You know what I'm saying? They it's almost like they can't make a decision, which is why they need men like us to make the decisions for them.
Right.
Otherwise they'll launch a nuke at your motherfucking ass and 15 minutes later be crying about it. Like, well, then you can kill the whole world.
The woman president go get on her period one day and just like, you know what? I'm blowing up all this shit. I'm blowing it all. Everything must go. Like, hold on. Snacks.
Lock everybody up. What? I didn't even do nothing. It's a dangerous world too, man. It's interesting times, but very dangerous too.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think I would want a hormonally volatile woman to be in charge of me. And women generally don't want to be in charge because it forces them to have to make decisions that they might not want to make or be ready to make at the time. So
right.
I pay attention to them, but I don't pay no attention to them. It's like, okay, I heard you, whatever.
That's how you gotta be. That's how you gotta be right there. Once you can master that, you good. Like ain't nothing really gonna bother you no more,
Mm-hmm. True indeed. So what's going on with van life? I know that you recently did a podcast with another van lifer. Tell us about that.
Yeah, she wasn't a van lifer. She ain't no van lifer. She just follows me on TikTok, and I be dropping a lot of content on TikTok. So, I put more of my van life journey shit on there, and she just followed me. She just wanted to know my story. She really talk about, y'all should check her out too. She really talk about like dating and stuff like that. She talk about, things that are going on. She be on TikTok going up, no cap. She be going in on women on TikTok, you know what I'm saying, about them being hypocrites and shit like that. But she just wanted to talk to me about like how it's dating and, doing the van life shit. That's all. It wasn't specifically about that.
You should have slid her your phone number like you wanted to talk to me. Got on the Billy D. Williams shit. Here you go, baby. Here's my number, code 45.
Nah.
Yeah, I mean, you never know, bro. I mean, again, when you deal with women, man, it's not always about fucking. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Facts.
You got it, especially when you can teach women about business and how to make money. Oh, you become a very valuable asset to them. Right. Very valuable, because most guys don't know shit about money. Myself included. I'm still learning, but that's one of the responsibilities that we have as men. This is how you make a mental impression on a woman. You have to teach her something.
That's
she
the greatest
gotta
value.
she gotta be willing to listen to you too. You know, so if you got a chick ear, man, teach her something. You'll be surprised at the results you get just from that. You
That's
know,
the best game right there. That's what really make them submit to you. If you could teach them something, that's what really make them be like, oh shit. Most dudes be like, oh, I just want to smash. Nah, teach her something valuable and see how much she be on you. She gonna be cooking you breakfast. She gonna do whatever you say whenever if you can really show her something. You know what I'm saying? Like they don't be ready for that type of game. They just wanna, pump and dump and dish them off and do all that shit. But the real game is like what you just said, like showing them something.
but here's the downside. And I don't recall speaking on this much in the past, but the downside of pumping and dumping is you motherfuckers add to these bitches' body count. You got to be accountable for that.
Right.
You
You're a
know,
part of the problem.
you're a part. Exactly. You motherfucking niggas are a part of the problem that you get on here complaining about. So,
It's kind of like lighting a bomb and throwing it into a crowd.
Explain.
Mm-hmm.
Like, so what you're doing is going. So that this person, like for instance, a chick could walk into a church and be like, "Hey, I want to have sex," and somebody's gonna fuck her before she gets church. She gonna leave out the church with somebody who wants to smash. Flat out. Like that's
so somebody out here at church acting up.
Right, exactly. So that this person can reach out to multiple people, period. So you pump and dump per se. You know that this is going to affect her in a way where she's already irrational, like we just said, hypocritical, irrational. So you know that her response to what you did is not going to affect you, but it's going to affect 10 other dudes.
Exactly, and that's
sir.
And then
that's
those
something
10
that
dudes.
Go ahead.
Yeah, and then those 10 dudes start, saying, be on the same mindset that you was on, and then affect 10 other chicks who then affect 10 other dudes. Like I said, it's like taking a bomb and just tossing it out to be everybody else's problem but yours.
Yeah, it's shit rolls downhill, as they say, and
right.
This is a part of the equation that we don't often discuss, and that is that guys who pump and dump women, and don't misunderstand me. I have had one sexual encounter with a woman before, and never talked to her again, but we had that understanding. But a lot of guys don't realize is that a lot of these women, and this is not absolving women of their wrongdoing, but to pretend as if we as guys, as our behavior doesn't impact the way they behave is just erroneous.
Right.
You can't just it's just like it's like guys act like women. You can't get something for nothing. You can't pump and dump this bra and expect it not to have any effect on her. And then as guys, we don't have any responsibility to each other not to fuck this chick up, so that when I meet her, I don't gotta fix all of the fucked up shit that you broke because you ain't know what you was doing to start with.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But that's just my opinion.
That's 90% of the game right there. Like you meet a chick, like like you might have good intentions with her, but if she done the last 10 niggas and pumped and dump her, now you gotta. I mean, you don't have to, but if you want to get to her head, like you're gonna have to peel back some layers. You know what I'm saying? Like you're gonna have to undo all that fuck shit that they've been doing to her. You know what I'm saying? Which it could be done if she wants to listen. Some of them are just a lost cause, obviously, and they're just like, all right, you long gone, like you can't be saved. But most women you meet, you're gonna have to show them how to treat you. You know what I'm saying? You got to check certain behavior because they used to, just dealing with dumbass dudes all day. Like that's just a part of the game. You know what I'm saying?
And
Exactly,
for me personally, I'm always going to say that the onus is on the man, always. And that being the case, that means that you are more responsible than her. You're the leader. not her. The motherfucker who is in charge always bears the most responsibility. Always.
Right.
So, you guys out there, this is not to admonish you. This is just something for you to think about. Stop fucking up these women, so I got to come behind you and fix what you done fucked up.
And a lot of times you come behind to fix what they fucked up just to fix them to go right back to go fuck up again.
Exactly. That's gift and a curse.
That's like you were saying earlier, man. Everybody want who don't want them, and it's the most dumbest shit I've ever noticed in human behavior ever.
Mm-hmm.
Like people that have somebody who want them sitting right there, but they want everything outside of.
Yeah,
and then when they realize right, exactly. And but the thing is, okay. Let's take away. Let's say that it's not your fault that you're empty, right? But it's your fault that you stay empty when you decide to try and fill your emptiness with stuff that don't want to be in your emptiness. You know what I'm saying? It's like you want what you want, not what you need.
Yeah, I got you. I understand for sure.
Indeed. I think a lot of us suffer from that. I think a lot of people suffer from that. I chalk it up to the overall society itself, teaching us incorrectly and giving us incorrect values. But yeah, a lot of people, guys particularly, they want the women who don't want them. And when they don't get what they want, they're disappointed and angry.
Right.
Stay in your lane, as the cliche goes.
Honestly, Top, like just talking to you and just these conversations we be having, you too, Tone, like I be getting my eyes open. Just like last week we had a conversation when you said something, you was like, all women are fours. At first I was listening like, this nigga sounds stupid. Like, this nigga talk about all women are fours. Like, but then if you really look at it like that, like you're going to have success with women because ain't no chick just like, oh, is she bad? Because I be looking at chicks like, oh man, she bad. I want her so bad. But then she don't fucking want me like that. If you can just get past that, like, okay, like her value is in how she treats me. Now, I'm not saying go date a mud duck, not by a long shot, but you know what I'm saying? As long as she can get you hard, you know what I'm saying? Like, some of them might have a little weight, some of them might be a little skinny, some of them might be this. If you could just look at like, hey, how is this girl gonna treat me? I feel like from what you saying, that makes perfect sense. You're gonna have success with women because most of the time it's just like no, I want that girl to do this. No, it has to be her. It has to be the light skin, green eyes, flat stomach, big booty, curly hair. It has to be her. That'd be nice to me. I don't give a fuck about none of the other girls that's gonna be nice to me. It has to be her. And like once you can stop looking at it like that, it's just like, oh, okay, that's successful.
And it just fall in your lap.
Yeah.
Well, my reasoning behind making that statement is one thing I understand about women that most guys may not really get, and that's women think they're special. And what most guys, what fucks them up is women, how you behave with them is counterintuitive. So if women think they special, you would think that if you treat them special, they'd be more attracted to you, but that's not true. That's one of the reasons why I say all these motherfucking bitches is fours. Then on the flip side of that, right? When you deal with let's say for instance, Roe, you ran up on a chick, you met a chick, and you think in your mind, oh, this bitch is just a four. When you're gonna have the proper amount of confidence when you talk to her, like bitch, you can't. It's nothing. You can't stop this game. You understand? I'm like Michael Jordan over here talking to you right now. Plus, you average. If you have that mindset with any female, then you'll never not have the right amount of confidence. You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
And then and then when a female know that you rate her higher than another female, it gives her something to jig at the other female about. You know, you really got to be on your game if you're going to be rating one female a 9 and another female a 8. First of all, you better be fucking with both of them. They both better live with you. You understand what I'm saying? And you better understand the psychological reasons for why you're doing that. Most dudes have no fucking idea why they rating bitches, except that this bitch look good enough that I want to fuck. That's really it.
That's exactly. That was
they're not
exactly what I was
they're
about
not
to say.
rating them on anything else. You know.
And that's the problem. We choose whatever your number is, and I interpreted what you said differently. I interpreted it as, like you get so it's very seldom you get one that, like, I guess by looks definition is a 10, but personality is a 10 as well. It's like a balance. So like you'd be like, okay, looks a 10, personality is a 2, 4. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Yeah,
that's how
that applies also.
That's how I interpreted it. And then, the other way around. But you also, you got outliers, but even the other way around. Sometimes the is more like better personality, but you'd be like, 10 personality, 3 in looks, 4 or 5. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, exactly.
Because I think the problem with how people, even I guess on both ends, but how dudes rate chicks is dumb, because all we rate them off of is how they look, and a lot of the times it's off how they look with all the shit on their face.
Oh yeah, that the niggas set themselves up to be suckers. You know what I'm saying? And she say, "I'm gonna get you, sucker." Yeah, exactly. That's something else that I was touching on in the drop that me and Affy did. When it comes to me, personally, the way that I conduct myself is I get a chick to be comfortable with just being who the fuck she is.
Mm-hmm.
Take off the weave, baby, because I don't even like that shit. I'm not a makeup dude, because first of all, I've had this experience before where I dealt with chicks who wear a lot of makeup, and I invite them over, and when they leave their face print in my goddamn pillowcase. I don't like that shit. So either wash your ass and wash that shit off your face when you come get in my motherfucking bed, or don't wear it at all when you're around me. You understand what I'm saying? And I just want to let you know I'm officially known as 2 Showers. The updated version of 2 Chainz.
Elaborate, please.
I got my own shower, and I got one for the hoes.
Oh, okay. All
right. We are at the 52-minute mark. We go get out of here. I do got to get up and be at work early in the morning. I'll be getting up, 10 o'clock? I'll be getting up in approximately 6 hours and 6 minutes. So before we get out of here, could you guys give your closing thoughts, or if there's anything else you want to add until we get back here next week?
Yeah, man. Not too much. Is a great show, and honestly, we spitting game, and I'm learning game from y'all. Like this is important. That this is like our little bar meeting. The old dudes get in the bar, they have a couple cocktails, and they talk. I really enjoy this shit, because I be learning a lot. I be soaking in while I'm trying to give my perspective and my knowledge, and that shit is this is dope. We gotta keep this shit going. That's all I got.
For sure. Tone?
I don't got no closing statement, but I do think that we gotta bring some a young nigga on here one day and get a comparison on our 4 different ways of thinking.
Okay, indeed. I have somebody in mind already.
I got somebody too. I tell my boy to come on here. Yeah, he'll come on.
All right. We'll talk about that and see what kind of arrangements can be made. But you guys can get at Roe and Tone. They on the notorious Twitter fingers. TikTok, obviously. Instagram. I know Roe has a YouTube channel. Make sure that you go over and subscribe to him. Tone make dope music. He could be your ghostwriter. Pay the man. And you can find all of this information in the video description below, along with the links for my Instagram. I got 2 Instagram pages, the Incredible T.O.P and the Top Cast Instagram page. Also, if you're working out, you're at work, or you're just driving around in your car looking to pay for some pussy, listen to the Top Cast on Anchor Podcast or your favorite podcast outlet. And subscribe to my YouTube channel if you haven't already. Bring a friend. Tell your auntie I said hi. Until next week, we appreciate all you folks for coming through. Cam, JB, all you secret watching folks, and all of those folks who will catch the playback. Appreciate you for watching and for joining us for another episode of the Kings of Comedy. We out. Till next week. Thanks, Tone. Thanks, Ro.
Peace, for sure.
Peace.
Yeah. Yeah. Something is telling me I'm like something they never seen. I've arrived with a pedigree. I spit fire in 3rd degree. I'm supplying the industry with the plight of a real MC. Master of ceremony, the master of what's before me. I mastered the art of life. Now I'm basking in all its glory. I'm passionate with my stories, creative and animative, immaculate with my thoughts. Leave you caught in my allegory. To all those who came before me, your lessons have been important. They taught me through right or wrong how to decipher through the distortion. Then cipher anytime when I get on the mic, it get hyper than any force. Of course, I'm forcing MC and it's repeating in my mind. And I know my karma is right. Give it to you all in one night. Like a knife, I slice through that bull. Like before, I told you it's my life. And I bravely perform it on sight. Like a flame to a torch. Ready.